Hello, welcome to the 17B.
This was supposed to be a transfer rumour show, but sad news has happened in the world of football. Diego Jotta has passed away. Him and his brother were both killed tragically in a car crash in Spain. So yeah, even though we're Leeds fans and you, the footballing world will be behind Liverpool. Believe me, we all, all we can do is offer his condolences to his newly found wife.
Mhm.
Been married 2 weeks, um, um, and obviously Diego's family and friends and his loved ones. But yeah, so I'm not going to read the whole statement out because I don't want to butcher anything, and my reading's shocking. But this is what they've said: Liverpool Football Club are devastated by the tragic passing of Diego Jota. The club have informed that the 28-year-old has passed away following a road traffic accident in Spain, along with his brother Andre. Liverpool FC will be making no further comment at this time and request that the privacy of Diego and Andre's family, friends, teammates, and club staff is respected as they try to come to terms with this unimaginable loss. We will continue to provide them with our full support. So that's that story. So yeah, it's sad, sadly, really sad.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes puts things into in a prosperity of what's more important in this world. And it sounds like this where family and your family comes first, your loved ones come first.
Mhm.
Foot backseat, it really does.
Yeah.
So sad times. It's affected a lot of people, and hopefully, we'll all respect what they said about it. Letting the families come to terms with what's happened and stuff like that. But all we can do is pass on our condolences. Um, yeah, sad, mate. Really sadly.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to do this. Right. Touch on Leeds United transfers.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Callum Wilson will link to Leeds.
Yeah.
Um, he's a goal scorer,
Mhm.
um, but he's also injury prone.
Yeah.
I did, I did have a lot to say about it, and I'm not, but this is the time to make jokes and all like that. So, but yeah, I mean, how would you feel about Callum Wilson coming to Leeds, Lee?
Uh, he, I happy what we just say injury because
I agree. I agree 100%. If you were fit, I'd take him tomorrow.
yeah.
I would. I really would. I'd have him tomorrow.
Mm.
Um, been linked with a Juventus player, Timothy Weah.
Yeah.
Um, don't know a lot about him. Know of him. Know his name. Seen him in a few times in Champions League. F- but I don't know a
Mm.
lot about him. Looks a decent player.
Yeah.
Um, looks like he could be a really good asset to Leeds United if we bought him.
Yeah.
Um, I know he ain't got the Premier League experience, but he's definitely got Champions League experience. And
Yeah.
um, another player, what we've been linked with, which will be no surprise because we're linked with him forever. Every transfer window we're linked with him. Josh Sargent,
Yeah.
um, Daniel Farker's guy from Norwich.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not sure about Josh Sargent at Leeds League Premier League. I'm really not.
Mm. Yeah.
Um, it'll be interesting to see what becomes of that.
Yeah.
Because he can score. He's a goal scoring machine in Championship,
Mhm.
but can you do it in Premier League? That's the difference.
Yeah.
Who else were there? There was someone else I wanted to talk about as well. Yes, that's it. That's correct. Um, well, let's first before I move on. Sorry, Lee,
Mm.
miles away. Before we move on, how would you feel about Josh Sargent coming to Leeds?
Uh, Josh Sargent. I know he's a Falcons man,
Yeah,
but I don't know if I can do it. I know I can do it in Championship.
What can I do in Premiership?
Can I do a Premiership with some goals? But if Falcon wants him, I'd be happy if Falcon signed him.
Well, yeah, because look, the one thing we can't all say, can't we? That no matter what happens this season, Farker's been backed by bringing in the players he wants.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And then last bit of transfer gossip is go on, Stuart. We've been apparently we're one of a number of clubs who have been offered Ben Chilwell on loan from Chelsea. The wages are a problem, but Chelsea says that they'll do a deal with his wages, and a possible loan is possible. How would you feel about Ben Chilwell coming to Leeds? I mean, he won Premier League with Leicester, but since going to Chelsea, he got injured, didn't he? He was injured, for quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
We know he's got Premier League experience. What we require.
Yeah.
You know, can he still do a job at Premier League? I think so.
Yeah.
Do I want him at Leeds? Honest answer, no. But what about you? How would you feel about someone of Ben Chilwell's experience as coming to Leeds?
Ben Chilwell can do. I think can do it. Because I think we're replaced it with Firpo. We always go replace it with Firpo.
I agree. He will be a replacement for Firpo, won't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he will be. He will be a replacement for Firpo. I do want to touch on one more thinly, if you don't mind, as well, mate. Just sorry about the that as well, guys. I've just realised that I've got the old overlay up. I apologise in advance. But this is the last thing I want to touch on, Lee, if you don't mind. The new Leeds United home kit's been leaked. Apparently, this is a possible kit. The only difference I can see in it is the arms here. You know, the design on the arm there.
Yeah.
And around the neck.
Yeah.
But what do you think to it?
It looks good.
You like it?
I like it, but I want to see more.
You want to see what it looks like a bit better?
Yeah.
Well, I know you've fallen in love with training top, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's nice as the training top that's come out as well, guys. That is really nice. That's available on Leeds United store. Some we'll be looking at trying to get. You can get it now. You've lost loads of weight. You're doing really well. I can't lose it. Only bit of weight I've lost is when I cut my toenails on my fingernails, mate. That's the only bit of nails I've lost.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Anything else you want to say, Lee, before we start wrapping this one up, mate?
Just off if I could get that person.
Yeah, and once again, condolences to Diego Jotta's family.
Yes, and his teammates as well.
His teammates as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're spot on. You're spot on, mate. You're spot on. Right then, Lee. Do you want to?
Thank you for watching Leeds 7 TV.
It's a goodbye from me, guys.
And goodbye from me.
Take care. Look after yourselves. See you all soon.